Conor, a night for a goalkeeper to make a name for himself, and in that penalty shootout you did just that.
Yeah, well, I felt I had to make up for the game, so my game wasn't the best, but no, to save 3 penalties is a great feeling, and to get through the next round, couldn't be happier.
And I mean, they're all good penalties. They weren't straight at you. You had to dive to your right. You'd done your homework. Yeah,
well, Tyres, we always do our homework, and we looked at all the penalties and all the different, in the shootout especially, against all the shots. So, no, yeah, we worked very well today at least. So it's nice. Penalties are always a lottery, but it's always a help when Tyres and Sean have all the information that you can go and be confident that you know where they're going.
And the first one from Henry, it looked like it took a nick off your underside of your body. I thought it was going to bounce into the net, but it went over the bar.
No, I hit my hand, just hit there. I went down, yeah, so I was looking behind me and hoped as it wasn't in the back of the net, but yeah, thankfully went over and went on to win then.
What's the feeling like? I know it's FA Cup second round. You may have felt like you should have won this tie a few times already, but it must be a very, very satisfying moment. Yeah,
winning on penalties is probably the best feeling in football. Bar not many, unless the last minute winner maybe, but definitely especially after the game where we conceded so many sloppy goals and we couldn't take our chance either, so it's nice to at least put it to bed that we can actually beat Bradford once.
Yeah, you mentioned you weren't happy with your performance in the 120 minutes. What parts weren't you happy about?
Just decision making wasn't up to where it normally is, because normally I'm good at sweeping and that, but I made a few stupid decisions, that's it. But no, my handling was alright, so it's happy enough in the main. It's just a few moments of madness, that's it.
You're talking about the first goal there?
Yeah, well, that's the first goal, yeah, and then there's one in the second half as well, so, or maybe an extra time. But yes, at some stage, yeah,
forgive him for not
down the other end.
But there was a big save down that end as well, an extra time when you rushed out to meet the player. I mean, that's a big save.
Yeah, it was good. There's probably something that just the ball just hits you and you're hoping for the best, and thankfully it hit me and went out.
And I guess especially satisfying for you, Conor, because this season's maybe been a little bit frustrating. This rule in the league means you've not even been able to take your place on the bench, but you've had a couple of games on the previous 2 Tuesday nights. You've been sitting on the bench over the last couple of weeks. It must be really, really nice.
Yeah, it's been tough, to be honest. It's been tough to take all the but yeah, no, it's good to get it over and get a win again, so no, just keep going forward.
And they often say that being the second keeper is sometimes the toughest job in football, but not only second keeper when you've got your goalkeeping coach taking the place on the bench for you.
But that's, to be honest, I didn't understand it first because, well, it's a bit of a shock, but no, to be fair, it's probably makes sense that we can get 6 good outfield players, that the amount of time the keeper comes off the bench is minuscule comparing to what happens, so no, it is what it is. It's not great for me, but it's probably better for the team. And
you'll of course have a great relationship with Aaron Chapman. You'll spend more time with him than any other Posh player when you're out there doing the goalkeeping routines. But an opportunity for you, Ivan Toney just trying to give you some stick in the background there. For you, I mean, it must be now a chance to get into the manager's mind and say, look, pick me.
Yeah, well, hopefully now we won last week, and then maybe not the game tonight, but the penalties at least, that I can win to next week, hopefully pushing for another place and starting line-up.
And that's the aim for you over the course of the second half of the season?
Just get as many games as I can, hopefully, and see where we end up.